Let's talk about that one skill that's becoming more valuable every single day in our rapidly evolving workplace: adaptability. And no, it's not just a buzzword on your resume. Now, raise your hand if your job looks totally different today than it did 3 years ago. For me, it's the same. New tools, new workflows, new expectations. The pace of change isn't slowing down. And honestly, that's not such a bad thing, if you know how to roll with it. The pros who thrive right now, they don't just tolerate change, they use it as rocket fuel. When the company rolls out a new system, they're the ones poking around, figuring it out before the training even drops. When the plans shift last minute, they shift too, fast and focused and ready to solve the problem in front of them. So how do you show adaptability and not just say it? Here's the move. Think back to a time when everything changed and you didn't freak out. Maybe a client rewrote the brief 24 hours before the deadline, or maybe the team went remote overnight and you figured out how to keep things running smoothly. These are stories worth telling. Now, when you share them, focus on your thought process. How did you approach that learning curve? What resources did you tap into? And how did you stay calm and solution focused? It might sound something like this. That time when the client changed the direction of the campaign the day before our final deadline, I reassessed what we could realistically deliver, rewrote the messaging to reflect new goals, and suggested small design tweaks we could make quickly without starting completely over. It wasn't easy, but we delivered on time and the client loved the new direction more than the original. And I agreed, it was better. The most adaptable people I know aren't the ones with the perfect plan. They're the ones who say, "What's next?" They treat their career like a learning curve, not just a straight line. That mindset, gold. And here's the thing, anyone can build this skill. You don't have to love chaos. You just have to stay curious and open. Try this. Volunteer for a project that feels a little uncomfortable. Learn a tool no one's using yet, and ask questions when the plan shifts instead of resisting it. That's how you build a reputation as someone who grows through change and not just survives it. Now, your challenge this week, think of one way you've adapted in the past year. Write it down like a mini story. One paragraph, keep it tight, keep it simple. Then share it or save it for your next interview. This is the kind of skill that gets noticed. Be sure to check out the resources we've dropped below so you can learn more.